Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I'm now changing my shoes. I want to look more formal because we're going to a batch opening party in 500 Startups in Mountain View, and I'm actually in Mountain View and 500 Startups is over there. I have an operator here. Needs some guidance, but okay, so I'm changing my shoes and we're going to see the office where we started as a company. So Trip was formed in that office. This is where we started in the States. I'm so excited because I love visiting this place. What? I'm going to ask some people from the new batch what it took them to get here. Okay, let's go. Behind me is one of my favorite spots. When I wanted to work outside, I just went here. And yeah, do you know what's the acceptance rate to get into 500 startups? It's less than 5%. So it's actually more competitive than Stanford. Yes, less than 5%. Can you imagine that? And they get like thousands of applicants. When we first came here, I sat on that sofa and I told my co-founders, can you imagine? This is now our office. Like, this is the entrance to our office. Isn't it great? Finally, with your sticker. Office, and right now I wanted to tell you our story, how we raised our first $100,000. It happened when we got into 500, and you've just seen their office, but because I was meeting so many people there, I was meeting our EIRs, entrepreneur in residence. These are guys who actually run their own companies and also mentor companies to get into 500, and I've seen like my fellow batchmates, and I met a couple of new ones, so I wasn't able to actually film a video, but right now I have this opportunity to tell you our story. Yeah, sometimes I will have Waze joining me. So the story is, we got into 500 in 2015 in April, and we actually started coding a product back in 2013. So it's not like it was our first company ever and we've never done anything with business. We actually started our first company with my co-founder in 2011, but it was a small offline agency. We sent people study abroad. We had a small office in St. Petersburg, and what people needed to do, they needed to come to our office, sign an agreement, and we would charge them something extra for our services. And these were normally Russian people who wanted to study English in the UK or United States. And then we realized we wanted to grow. Then we realized we want to be international, have clients from all over the world. And this is how we decided to start the online platform, because we realized like starting an office in Spain or starting an office in Canada, starting an office in India is not a solution, because we're just two co-founders and we want to grow faster. So we decided to code the platform. Coding the platform is really expensive even in Russia. Like, you know, Russia is a cheap country in terms of tech talent, but it was still very expensive for us to find the right guys and to build the product. So by the end of 2014 we were running out of money, because our core business, which was the offline booking agency, it stopped growing that fast because Russia went into crisis and we didn't have a lot of money, so we started fundraising. And our first experience fundraising was in Russia, and we received some weird offers like, oh guys, we're going to invest 200,000 euros in your company, but you would need to give up 2 board seats, which actually meant that we lost control of our company, and this is not the best decision when you just start something. So our CEO, he was very clever, he said no. Because I was tempted to take some money, and I'm actually a COO, because sometimes people ask, oh, you know, the CEO. I feel more not the CEO, because I feel that my part in the company is actually creating product and talking to you guys and talking to our customers and making sure that the process is easy and nice. That's why I want to concentrate on that, and our CEO concentrates on the whole vision, like talking to our investors. But yeah, and we have also a third co-founder who's a CTO who joined us in 2014. So yeah, and then we started fundraising, then we started meeting more and more investors. A lot of people said no to us, and that's okay. If you watch my live stream, guys, if you haven't watched it, you should totally watch it if you're interested in the startup topic. So my live stream was from 500 office, and I will leave a link below, and you asked a lot of great questions. You'll get an idea how the office looks like. So we started fundraising. We've done a lot of meetings, and it actually takes around 170 meetings to raise a round, and a round is like, I don't know, it depends on your company, but starting with like 400,000 up to $2 million. So be prepared to hear around 160 no's, but around 10 or 15 yeses. And that's the most important, like those yeses, those will be your investors who help your company grow and who would invest their own money in your idea. So yeah, and our 500 application, we actually haven't submitted an application because we were introduced to one of the mentors at 500, and this mentor had the same problem. She just returned from Chile, she was learning Spanish, and she said she had a lot of trouble finding the right school and booking it. And she said, wow guys, you're doing exactly what I needed 2 months ago, and I'm surprised nobody's doing this in a way that you do. So we got accepted in like after a 10-minute Skype call, and this was on April 1st, and when they sent us the offer on April 1st, we still thought it was a joke. We're like, oh my god, this is not really happening, like, because we're sitting in this Russian office that we're rented for like $300. We didn't know what to do next, and then you receive an offer to invest $100,000 in your company, and you're like, what? So yeah, in 2 weeks we were in the Silicon Valley, and we started a batch 13 in 500 startups. And during the batch we were able to raise more angel money, and then we raised more after demo day. And demo day is actually what happens in the end of the program, when all of the investors come in and you pitch in front of them. So this is our story in short. I hope guys this was useful for you, and if you have any questions, don't forget to ask them in comments. Please send all your positive energy in your likes to this video, because it's really important to me to know that this topic is interesting. And yeah, I hope this was useful, and I hope to see you in my next videos. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.